Hello everyone, this is Ron Collins from Lacy SEO in El Paso, Texas, and today I'm going to talk about why your site may not meet Google's core web vitals. So stay tuned. So the core web vitals were introduced by Google in 2020, and they're designed to measure how users experience the speed, responsiveness, and visual stability of a page. And it's also included in Google's Search Console. I talked about this in a video I made in November of 2020, and I'll put a link to that video in the description. So if you're struggling to improve the Core Web Vitals scores and coming up short, you're not alone. This is because achieving high scores in Core Web Vitals is difficult because Google has set the bar very high. Now you can see on the screen here they have 4 areas: performance, accessibility, best practices, and SEO. What I'm really going to look at is the performance part, which refers to the speed of your site. How fast does it load? A lot of people are having trouble improving their scores. Google wants to see everything in the green. That means 90 to 100%. So the reason Google wants website owners and developers to improve your scores is because in May of 2021, it will become a ranking factor. In the video I made in November of 2020, I tested 2 high-profile websites. The GSA.gov, their performance score was a 10. Pretty poor out of 100. NewYorkTimes.com was a 15. Again, pretty dismal. So let's see if they made any improvements to their performance score. This is in February, this is the beginning of March of 2021. Okay, so the GSA.gov site, actually their performance went down. It says now a 7 instead of a 10. So clearly they're not working on their site to improve their scores, especially their performance. NewYorkTimes.com actually got a little bit better. Instead of 15, it's a 31. But they still have a long way to go if they want to get in the green 90 to 100. So back in 2018, Google bullied all of us to get our website secure with HTTPS and told us it would be a ranking factor, a small one, mind you. So everyone got their site secure. And what happened with the small ranking boost? Well, it eventually went away. I believe the same thing is going to happen with the Core Web Vitals. Many people are switching to a faster hosting company, but it's not fixing the problem, and here's why. Core Web Vitals are calculated downstream at a mobile device delivering speeds at 3G or 4G speeds. That is where the Core Web Vitals data comes from, and a fast web server is of little use at that point if the download is being throttled by a slow internet connection at the phone. So improving Core Web Vitals is less about web hosting and more about fixing the code. Core Web Vitals standards are not something that WordPress developers had in mind when creating WordPress, and this applies also to the do-it-yourself website builders such as Wix and GoDaddy. WordPress and theme makers don't code for Google. Now, Core Web Vitals are a set of metrics independently developed by Google and pushed onto the publishers of content management systems, and they want the SEO community to fix it. It is the users of WordPress who are burdened with the task of fixing WordPress, but WordPress doesn't need fixing. And if you're on one of the do-it-yourself websites, there's little you can do about increasing the speed. Now, Google provides a lot of tools for diagnosing the problems and offers in-depth articles explaining how to fix those coding problems. But these are coding problems, not user problems. Most users are not going to understand how to fix the problems because it requires messing with the code. Now, you or someone you hire should fix your website speed as much as possible, but without dumbing down your site or eliminating key components. Now, you can try to improve your speed with the use of plugins for WordPress, but again, that only goes so far, and it might not get your score into the green. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe, and everybody be blessed. We'll see you next time.